All right, y'all, this is going to be relatively quick, I think. But the actress who plays young Rhaenyra talked about that scene with Daemon and stuff. So I figured we could just talk about what she said. Let's get into it. Now, real quick, before I talk about that, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this next episode coming up, episode 5, will be the final time that we get to see the young actresses, Millie Alcock, hopefully I'm pronouncing her name correctly, and Emily Carey. It'll be the last time we see them, like legit. I mean, they're talking about maybe bringing them back maybe for some stuff in the next season, but it's not really giving anything other than like some cute little flashbacks or something. But I just thought that was just, I don't know, there are a lot of people who really are attached to these actresses, and I really understand because they've been doing an amazing job. They did an amazing job. I mean, all the actors in this show are doing amazing. But obviously, the young actresses who are playing our characters, our girls, you know what I mean? They're getting a lot of people who are kind of pissed that they're leaving. And it's just like, what's up, y'all? Like, we already knew that they were leaving. Like, we knew that these characters were growing up. Why y'all so mad? Why y'all so bothered? Like, but I get it because, like, we get really attached to these faces and these characters. And, I mean, these actors are acting down. Like, they're really doing a good job with the show. But I just wanted to say, like, girl, I hope that they get roles from here on out. They're good. They're talented. I don't know. I'm really mesmerized by the art of acting, I think, also. So that has a lot to do with it. But yeah, I thought that was cool. But we gonna miss them. But I'm really excited to see the other older actresses and what they're gonna do and how they play off of each other and stuff. It's gonna be so exciting. Okay. So let's talk about what she said. So Millie was asked if filming that scene with Matt, filming that scene, that Daemon scene, that brothel scene, child, if it was awkward, and she said no. Strangely enough, Matt and I were just kind of mates, so it was comfortable. She said we had an intimacy coordinator and we worked with her through the rehearsal process and blocked it out months before. She said Claire Kilner, our director, made sure that we hadn't seen any of the brothel stuff until we were shooting. So that was our first time walking through the brothel, and he's guiding her through the room with all these other bodies. So that was quite shocking. You're like, this is kind of weird and silly. She said there were extras who we had just met who were like 69ing for 12 hours. It was pretty gnarly. We felt pretty overdressed because everyone else was nude. So I'm just like, girl, can you imagine going on set? First of all, filming that shit, like just filming things like that, I think would be so just jarring, especially maybe when you're first starting out. I don't know. I'm sure seasoned actors are probably like, girl, whatever. It's just another day in the shoot. Hurry up and get this shit over with. Like, I'm done, you know? But child, I can only imagine how crazy that must have been on set. But imagine being an extra. Like, y'all couldn't call me for that day? Like, y'all couldn't call? That's all y'all was doing on set for 12 hours? Y'all was... And then getting a check after, like, girl, yeah. Next time y'all doing that shit, call me. I'm ready. Just I want y'all to bring back Grey Worm for a cameo, and I don't know how y'all gonna explain it, bitch. I don't know, put him through the werewood tree or some shit, bitch. I don't know, but if y'all do it, I want y'all to call me as an extra. Make sure Grey Worm is there, and we can do what we need to do. We can, or Sir Kristen Cole, you know what I mean? Especially Rhaenyra and I in competition for Sir Kristen Cole now, okay? Sir Kristen Cole. So she went on to speak about like the relationship that Daemon and Rhaenyra have. So Rhaenyra is at an age, she said this, Rhaenyra is at an age where she can't tell the difference between platonic love, romantic love, and lust because she hasn't lived long enough and gone through those experiences. I think that she understands that there's a feeling here with Daemon, but she's not quite sure where it lands and how to behave with it and navigate it. I think it's complicated. I think Daemon is good for her, but whether or not he's the right thing for her, time will tell. She also said that she and Matt Smith had a mutual understanding that the relationship is charged, but under the surface. I think, because she talks about Rhaenyra's age here, and from my understanding, especially because Daemon had said in the beginning of the last episode that it had been 4 years, so she's like, Rhaenyra at this point is like 19, 20 years old. Like, even though she looks hella young, I mean, that is really young still, but you know, she's 19 and 20 here. So even though she's still like technically grown, she still is very inexperienced. And I think it's of course, outside of being this guy's fucking niece, I think that's why the showrunners brought up the fact that Daemon expected her to be against it. It kind of turned him off when she was into it, but also it highlights the manipulative nature of what Daemon was doing, and he knew exactly what he was doing. But like I said in my last video talking about it, his whole point was to get closer to the fucking throne. That's it. And Viserys called that shit out. He knew that shit. He was like, "Oh, child, you want that seat, honey. You want that seat." And that's why he told him to take his ass to the fucking Vale and go see about your goddamn wife, ho. Millie also had some other things to say. She said, "I wrestled with her feelings for Sir Criston Cole the whole time in the show. I think that she wants to be seen. And ultimately, Daemon and Criston Cole are the only two people who really see her. Both of them see her for different reasons. Daemon kind of has the upper hand, and Rhaenyra has the upper hand with Cole, and that turns her on, I bet. I think that she genuinely likes him, but I don't think that she would pick him over Daemon ultimately." And I also believe the same thing. I mean, obviously, I don't know better than the damn actress who's acting the actual role. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I really think the same thing. Like, I think she genuinely likes Sir Criston Cole. I think that, you know, all things, like, if Daemon wasn't in the picture, she would definitely be only, like, eyes only for Sir Criston Cole. But honestly, maybe she wouldn't, because she brings up, like, Rhaenyra brings up multiple times that she, you know, the things that she wants to do, men are doing it already. So maybe she's not the type of person who would just stick with one person. Maybe she likes to fuck around with many people. And it wouldn't be no fucking issue if she was not a woman. Like, it wouldn't be an issue. So maybe she really would just do whatever she wants. But I do think that if she had to pick between the two of them, while she genuinely does like Sir Criston Cole, especially at this age, while she genuinely does like Sir Criston Cole, she's gonna pick Daemon. Like I said, especially at this age. Like, as you get older, you start to realize all that fucking bad boy shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, them wild boys, them boys that keep... you get older and be like, bitch, I want peace in my life. Like, bitch, I got bills to pay. I got, you know what I mean? All that bad boy shit was cute. Maybe when I was in fucking the beginning of high school or some shit. But bitch, I am a grown ass. Like, I'm grown. I don't have time for no bad boy shit, bitch. What you mean? Like, life is already hard as it is. And then can you imagine dating someone or being with somebody who's gonna make that shit harder because they think they a bad boy? They run around the motherfucking city chopping holes up. It's not giving. So I think Rhaenyra is in that stage now, and Daemon is completely taking advantage of it. Like, he's completely taking advantage of it, and he knows that the closer he gets to her ass, the closer he gets to the fucking Iron Throne. Like, and he's not dumb. He's annoying. Daemon's annoying as fuck, but he's not done. But yeah, I don't know. I'm glad that they highlighted the manipulative nature of this and the showrunners and stuff of like their interaction of Daemon's and Rhaenyra's interaction. And I'm glad that they highlighted how different manipulation can look from scenario to scenario, because they were playing both Alicent just being there and dissociating while getting fucked by the king. They played that alongside, or they were showing that alongside Rhaenyra and Daemon's interaction as well. So it's like both things were manipulative, but they looked much different. You know, just because something has an allure to it, or it looks, you know, pretty on the outside, or cute and fun, does not negate how manipulative some of these things can be. And Daemon knows exactly what he's doing. So I'm glad they highlighted that shit. Either way, that's what she said. I want to know what y'all thought about this whole thing. It was so challenging to talk about, I think, you know. It was tricky to talk about. But, you know, I really like I love hearing the actors and the showrunners like inner thoughts about these things, because I'm like, yes, that's what we thinking too, child. Like, you know. So yeah, thank y'all so much for checking out the video, and I will hit y'all up later.